How long does it take to hit the smallest target in tennis? One tennis ball. I'm starting out with 36 balls and the target shrinks every time I hit it. The rules are, number one, I have to hit a legitimate cross-court forehand, meaning they have to have a decent amount of pace. And two, the ball machine has to feed the balls deep to my forehand at least beyond 3/4 court, which will make it tougher because it's super hard to return deep balls from your opponent. I've never done this before and I'll be switching to my two-handle racket at some point, so this could literally take days. Starting off with the first target, 36 balls. I started off feeling confident. I mean, how hard can it be to hit a 1.5 foot target? But it didn't go as expected. The first round felt like forever to hit the target. At first I was warming up a bit, so I figured I would miss some. But then I started nearing the end of the bucket, and I started to rethink the whole challenge. When all of a sudden, I finally hit it, and I'm counting exactly how many balls it takes me to hit each target.
So I just counted the balls and it took me 72 hits.
72 hits doesn't sound like much, but that's actually a 1.4% success rate. And I'm on the first target and they only keep getting harder from here. Each round from the ball machine is exactly 100 balls. And that's pretty much my limit anyway for how many balls I can hit in a row before I need a break. The first round felt like the ball machine was hitting the balls a bit too much towards the middle, and I thought that would make the challenge too easy. So I changed the ball machine settings so that it not only hits deep balls to my forehand, but also far off in the deuce corner. Next up is the 25 ball target.
I'm thinking this next round's gonna be really tough. I'm thinking it's gonna take probably 2 ball machines, maybe 2 rounds before I actually hit it.
But that's not actually how it went down. I started up the ball machine, and before I could really even get in the groove,
Yo, these balls are so cheap. Oh, I hit it.
I hit the 25 ball target on the third try. The GoPro overheated, so there's no close-up. So that definitely did not take me as long as I thought it would.
I actually couldn't believe it. I don't know, I guess I got lucky there.
Even though I hit the 25 ball target super quickly, I honestly chalked it up to getting lucky, so I was still uncertain in myself and whether I can even finish this challenge. But moving on to the 16 ball target now. This one did not go as easy as the last one, and I didn't hit it even after a full bucket.
Okay, 1 done. Yeah, I'm tired. I don't know how many more hundreds of balls I can hit. I've just did 100. Pretty tiring. I have at least 1 more in me. We'll see how many more though.
Not hitting anything after 100 balls definitely decreases the confidence. I apologize for the framing. I didn't realize I was out of frame hitting forehands until after I finished filming. But after 113 hits, I finally hit the 16 ball target. I don't know why, but hitting it early on in a bucket, even if you missed 100 right before that, gives a big boost to confidence.
So now we're gonna decrease it down to 3x3. Just decreased it down to a 9 ball target. Give it a try. I mean, I'm definitely invigorated now that I hit it on like the 13th try of the second basket of balls. Drink some water, go again, see if we can hit this 3x3 target.
Next is the 3x3 target. Carrying over the momentum from the last target and focusing on mental cues, like imagining in my mind where the target is instead of just relying on my eyes, let me hit the 9 ball target in just 13 hits.
Oh my God. So we're gonna make it even smaller. That went pretty quickly.
I used the Solinco turbine saw strings for this challenge, and I've noticed they give really nice spin and power while being good for the arm. Link is in the description if you're interested. At this point, I feel like my mental tactics are working and my forehand feels fluid and controlled. I felt a bit fatigued before, but hitting these last 2 targets quickly gave me the boost of energy I needed. I just have 1 target left standing between me and the hardest target in tennis, 1 tennis ball.
2x2, let's go.
My arm still felt pretty good at this point, but my legs were starting to feel a bit heavy. I figured this target might take the longest out of all the previous ones, especially since it's almost 90% smaller than the first target. It took a decent amount of time, but not too long, and I ended up hitting it on the 71st ball.
Did the 2x2. Let's go. 1 more target left. I'm pretty tired, but I think I have a little bit more in me. Probably at least another 100 balls. I'm really gonna focus up.
And I did. So moving on to the last target of the challenge, 1 tennis ball. And it was just as hard as I thought it would be.
Okay, that might be it for me. My arm's getting kind of tired. My back was already tired. I'll rest a little bit and I'll see how I feel.
So I rested and gave it another try. I did not expect this, but the jump from 4 balls to a 1 ball target felt exponentially more difficult than any of the target size decreases before this. Unfortunately, I got too tired after finishing the second bucket of balls, so I couldn't complete the challenge in 1 day. But I am determined to complete the challenge, so I came back on day 2. And I'm going to be switching to my 2-handled racket, which will make it more difficult because I not only have to get used to playing with it again, but it also gives less control with the 29-inch length and 105 square inch head size. I also forgot the colored balls, so the target is a regular ball now. I cleared the first 100 feeds without hitting the target, so that's 300 total so far.
My arm's starting to feel a little tired, but I think I can go till at least 300.
I didn't have any success with the second bucket either, which did make me start doubting whether I would even finish here on day 2.
Arm's getting real tired. My shoulder is almost on fire. This racket is so heavy to wield and like hit forehands, especially high forehands like that.
I turned up the interval from 4 to 5 seconds on the ball machine to give myself more rest in between shots so I could keep going. And then on shot 457, .457 hits is a 0.22% success rate, and it took me 729 total shots to complete this challenge. Let me know in the comments if you think you can do it faster. Subscribe.